let's open up and tour the limited edition 2022 Grand Design Transcend Xplor 321BH. Hello and good afternoon, everybody. This is Chris with Great Escapes RV Supercenter, and it is my pleasure to show off this super awesome travel trailer with you guys today. We're going to walk around the outside of this unit with it all closed up and explain some of the features. Then we're going to do the same thing onto the roof. Then we're going to go inside the unit with it closed up, show you how practical would it be if you had to be parked on the side of the road to maybe catch some Z's, use the restroom, or maybe even cook a meal. How easily accessible is this RV? Then we're going to open it up together and give you a final overlook at this limited edition Transcend. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's rock and roll. So 2022 edition, pretty sweet. I like this. It's got fiberglass sidewalls, one of the rare times that you will see a Grand Design Transcend with fiberglass sidewalls. One of the main reasons because of that is, of course, the shortage of metal right now. So very cool, a little upgrade, of course, limited edition. So definitely take that in mind. It's a nice little setup, cool. You got a power tongue jack on here, comes in extremely handy. You also have a nice convenience light, so if you're docking up at night, makes it that much easier. Dual 20-pound propane tanks, which you fill upon your purchase, as well as provide you with a battery. You've got an additional slot if you wanted to add another one. They've got this little kind of rock plate up here as far as rock chips goes. Of course, rolled aluminum on the front, but you've got fiberglass vacuum bonded sidewalls on the side. Very cool. A good amount of pass-through storage in here. You also have on, off, and motion sensing LED lights, which is pretty sweet. Outside spray shower to be able to rinse your kids off, rinse your shoes off, rinse your steps. You've got a manual override to be able to raise and lower your manual jacks. But get you a 3/4 inch socket, hook that up to a drill. That's going to raise and lower much faster than if you had to do that manually. It's got a little magnetic catch on here on your baggage doors. Pretty sweet. You've got dual entry on this. This is actually going to lead, the back one's going to lead into the living area slash rear bunk room. And then the front one will lead into the bedroom, and you've got a nice little peephole to be able to see who's at your door. You've got a 30,000 BTU furnace on this, 6-gallon hot water heater. You've got a 110 power port right here, as well as cable TV and satellite output. Nice setup with the full span 21-foot awning. It's very nice. Exterior mounted marine grade speakers. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. You've got your Westlake tires, Dexter axles, and your rims on here. They also are filled with nitrogen. You've got a potable water section right here if you guys want to carry water with you, so you can go on dry camping. You guys can be able to have water to your faucets. This is the 321BH floor plan. It is a bunkhouse, one of the few bunkhouse floor plans that actually has 4 bunks, technically, to sleep up to 4 little kids. So that's pretty sweet as far as larger families goes. You got a 1.6 cubic foot refrigerator. You also have a nice pull-out section right here to be able to have a 2-burner capital grill. Additional little storage nook in here as well with another 110 power source. It is a very hot and sunny day out here today. You got a nice magnetic catch on there as well for your baggage doors. On the back, of course, LED lights on the top, bottom, and on the sides. You got a full-size spare tire. There's that spray port I was talking to you guys about as far as being able to rinse off your kids and stuff. Tubular style bumper. You guys can put your sewer hose in there. You're pre-wired for the industry's best Furrion backup camera. You've got double stack on your exterior windows for your kids to be able to look out the back, and an access ladder to gain access to your fully walkable roof, which we're going to go ahead and do. I'm holding the camera with one hand, the other hand's holding the ladder, and hopefully I can get up here like a ninja and not fall. Okay, dual setup. You've got 2 13.5 AC units. You've got a Winegard omnidirectional Air 360 setup on there as well. Makes it that much easier to find channels, also with Wi-Fi capabilities to boost signals, and LTE prep, so you guys can go to cell service provider, activate another line. This is a rolling hotspot. Dual skylights. You've got another ventilation system right here, and a sweet setup with the 165 watt solar panel with a 1000 watt inverter. Really awesome. Let's get down here. Very cool. 2 ACs, so this is gonna be a 50 amp service. There's where you plug in. You also have a section right here for your black tank flush. Black tank right there, dumping. This has got one large slide on the opposite door side. You also have another section right here for being able to do an additional flushing for your another black and gray tank. This actually has 2 bathrooms. It's got a full-size bathroom and then a half bath for the kids in the back. Very cool. Open this section up right here, like so. You're gonna see you've got a convenient little battery disconnect. You've got your Furrion solar charge controller. You also have a 110 power source right here, cable TV and satellite inputs. Section right here for city water or tank flush, fresh tank filling. You can be able to run into right there, and then on your hose can come up right here. I love that Grand Design puts this 110 power port, because if you've got freezing temperatures outside, you guys can hook your hose up to right here with a heated hose and plug it in, and definitely help prevent that hose from freezing. Very cool. Let's close this up and let's go inside and check this RV out. Very cool. So I have to highlight, of course, if you're not following us on YouTube, I'm just a guy that goes around and makes cool YouTube videos, just tries to entertain and inform the RV industry on all the new stuff coming out. By no means am I an expert, or do I know everything that need to know about the RV industry, so I appreciate your understanding with that. I do miss stuff on occasion, so your understanding is very appreciated. We do provide a training class with all new and used purchases. So you got a friction hinge door on here. I personally like the friction hinge door because if it wasn't friction hinge door, it's a kind of a windy day to day. That door could just kind of slam shut on you. And about a month ago, it slammed shut on my finger on another unit and split my thumb open, which was not very comfortable. But I have to tell you, with it being almost 100 degrees outside, this thing insulates really well. It is so comfortable in here. I've got 2 ACs going. It's only been plugged in about 20 minutes. It's just really comfortable. So first look, walking in, of course, you've got access to your kitchen area. Very cool. As well as your seating with the slide closed. And then coming back here, you're gonna see you've got your bunk area. So all the kids and stuff could be able to crash out there, and you have easy access to be able to go to your half bath, or if you were entering from the front, even though the slide is closed, you could be able to access the bathroom and your bed from up there. So very cool as far as if you had to be parked on the side of the road. Opposite side of your convenience center, checking your battery levels, your fresh tank, black tank, auxiliary black tank, gray tank 1, gray tank 2, ceiling lights on and off, exterior lighting for your awning, water pump, whether you guys are carrying water with you and you want to pressurize the system, water heater, if you're running off of gas or electric, you can hit them both for quicker recovery time. Slide one in and out. It is a rack and pinion style, which we'll go ahead and open up. And then of course, awning extension and retraction. Got a great little nook right here to put some Tupperware and shove some bins back there for additional storage. Hang your jackets right here. Let's go ahead and open up this slide. So, like I mentioned, rack and pinion, once it gets at its fullest extent, you're gonna hear more or less, it's almost like a drum roll. That lets you know that it's open completely and you need to let off the button. You're gonna hear it in just a second. You might. So you heard that. We let off. So looking through now, we have complete access through here. I love that they're doing this new update with the carpet and stuff on the sides, and of course taking that away on a lot of other aspects, as well as the upgraded flooring and stuff on here. I like the updated look. It looks pretty sweet. Getting into this a little bit further, you got the Thomas Paine Collection theater style seating. Comes in really handy. You also have a booth dinette that will collapse down into a bed to sleep additional friends and family. There is your thermostat right there. You got a nice kitchen area with plenty of prep space as far as cabinets. You've got a Furrion 3-burner cooktop with the tempered glass insert. Just be careful, don't cook on top of this, it will shatter. Keep this up and out of the way. If you guys want additional countertop prep space, then have that in place. Very cool. Have this button on for a convenience light if you're moving around at night, you're not stubbing your toe. Press the bottom one, it turns that on, and the oven light. Very cool. Furrion overhead hood, so when you're burning the bacon, keep yourself ventilated. Microwave, nice setup. Nice setup with the cabinets, plenty of storage, solid surface look countertops, 110 charging ports as well. You got a one-piece stainless steel sink insert with the chef-style faucet. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. Open this up. Plenty of room to be able to put your pots and pans, stainless steel ball bearing drawer glides. Awesome. Furrion refrigerator. This is awesome. Very cool. TCL flat screen TV with the Roku setting, so your Netflix, Hulu, Prime, all that kind of stuff can be able to tie in with that if you have a Wi-Fi connection. The Furrion AM, FM, Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary, multi-zone selection. Nice little setup right there. More additional storage and stuff right here. Let's go ahead and check out this Bunkroom. One of my favorites because I have kids. Coming back here, plenty of room. It's going to be hard for me to move around and not get you guys too close up to everything, but as you're coming in, you see you've got plenty of little cabinet storage and stuff in here. You got a bar going across to be able to hang some clothes. You got double bunk on top, double bunk on the bottom, convenient little ladder so they can get up and get down. Plenty of drawer space in here for storing away all their goodies. Nice. Over here, this is the light for it. You also have a TV backer to be able to plug into your 110 power source, cable TV output, and you have 110 charging and USB charging mounted into the ceiling. Awesome. Another little ventilation system up here as well. Of course, pleated curtains. This RV has emergency exits, carbon monoxide smoke detector, fire extinguisher, all the typical safety features an RV should have. And then, of course, you don't want the kids in your bathroom, keep them back here in the half bath. Very awesome. Dometic toilet. You've got your little vanity, and of course a mirror to check yourself in the morning. A little 12-volt ventilation fan with a spot to be able to hang some jackets. Awesome. Coming over here, I like this as well. Grand Design's always taking these little areas that usually be marked out as a void area and creating little storage nooks and stuff for them, which is pretty sweet. I mean, you could put something in there like maybe a dog bowl or something, keep that up and out of the way. It's very awesome. Another thing that you notice as you're looking at the floors is the ductwork for the heating system is actually mounted in the sidewalls rather than in the floor. You can imagine if you do have pets or dust or debris would get into those bottom vents, and when you turn on your heat for the first time, it ends up blowing all that stuff out. You have to clean it. Pass-through bathroom. Of course, the toilet in here is going to be a porcelain toilet, so that's pretty sweet, but the toilet in the half bath is a plastic Dometic. You've got a nice walk-in shower in here as well with a nice little slingshot squeegee door. It's got a built-in kind of a spring. So if you're having that closed in a complete closed situation and be able to open it up, it can actually startle you. So if you don't like that, they actually still make this low profile enough to where you can get the D-rings, hook that up, and the rest is history. Very cool. Nice little vanity as well. And you have your medicine cabinet. Awesome. Queen size mattress. You've got additional storage here. There's your 13.5 AC, and it also has the heat strip on there as well, which is pretty sweet. Another TV backer, be able to mount you another TV. And then of course your exiting door right here and the little peephole to see who is at the door. Simply lift this up, it's on a strut assist. You've got more storage down here as well. 110 charging on one side, 110 charging and USB charging on the other side. And then you've got your manuals for the RV. Next but not least, let's go ahead and open this awning and let's wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's nice and hot, but I am dedicated to you guys and showing off some super cool RVs. So, awning one, extension and retraction. Extend. Nice setup, 21-foot full span. I like it quite a bit. Got a nice little river stone next to us as well with a full body paint. We're getting some more awnings, or some more RVs in. Keeping us busy, running non-stop. See if I can open this without it hitting that river stone. And I can. Okay, so at its fullest extent, you'll see the flap that comes down. That lets you know it's at its fullest extent. If it was to stick, just simply back it up a little bit. You'll see the flap come down, and then you can open it. But you have a really great setup. Plenty of room to be able to entertain the friends and family with this exterior updated fiberglass look for the 2022 edition. This is just sweet. Very awesome. Give you guys a good look at that. You guys can pitch the awning to one side or the other depending on how you want the rain to fall off. Just simply pull this down. But take note, if you're going to be leaving the awning or the campsite for a certain amount of time, it's recommended to bring your awning in, or if you're going to be going to bed and you could have potential freak gusts of wind or rainstorms, definitely keep that in, because unfortunately, use your error for awnings is usually not covered by warranty. And so that's just something to kind of take with you. Ladies and gents, there's a an RV training class included with this. We have a private campground. We set this all up and let you guys get acclimated to it for a day or two. We'll give you guys a starter kit that has all the basic essentials to head straight to the campground. There's so many reasons why customers travel from all over the United States to shop with us. Thank you so much for joining me with this tour today. Once again, this is Chris with Great Escapes RV Supercenter. I ask that you please like, subscribe, comment, and share. We hope to see you soon. Let's do another RV tour. You guys let me know what you want to see. Look at our inventory. Say, Chris, I want an RV tour on something. I got some more Geo Pros. I got more Transcends coming in. I've got more Grand Design products, Forest River products, some Jayco products. The list goes on, and I'd love to be able to help you guys out finding your next adventure. You guys have a wonderful day.